I just finished my walk, I got inside, and I decided that I need to go upstairs and check the gas tank that's on our roof. Hi, I'm Natalie from Bliss Immersion Travel Blog. I've been an expat in Mexico since 2017, and in the summer of 2022, I will be moving back to the US. In the last few months of our time living here in Mexico, I wanted to document a little bit about daily life, the things we do regularly, and any of the little trips we have left to take. And today, this is getting fixed. It was actually supposed to get fixed a few days ago, 2 days ago, but the plumber woke up and all of his tools had been stolen overnight from his truck, which is horrible. He is able to come this afternoon and he's gonna start fixing it. He can't fix from this direction. He has to go into the bathroom, which is that way, behind this wall. It's in the shower, so we'll have to break the tile and it's gonna be a mess, but that leak otherwise will keep dripping and it's getting worse and worse. The wall is very wet. It's a slow leak, but still a problem. And luckily it's getting fixed. Hopefully it'll be fixed today and I don't have to worry about it again. So this is my house. Right there are the water bottles because we get drinking water delivered every week. And for some reason, for the past several weeks, they have not been coming every week. And they didn't come last week, so I'm putting the water by the door. They're supposed to come tomorrow. I need to text the guy and make sure he will. But I really wanted to talk about why I have reactivated my YouTube channel after so long. I actually started it the day that I was starting my blog. My blog's first official post was on April 13th, 2016. And I activated the channel on April 12th, 2016. So its anniversary is coming up. And I did some videos when the kids were little. I did what I could. And I thought, you know, that'll have to be good enough. And it was exhausting. And I couldn't do, at that time, the kind of editing that I'd hoped to do. I'm planning right now to document the last few months of my expat life here in Mexico, because a lot of people have always asked me, what do you do? What's it like to live in Mexico? Well, it's not that different from the US in some ways because, you know, my kids go to school here. So first thing I do in the morning on a weekday is wake up, get the kids' lunches packed, take them to school. I actually start my morning every day, no matter what day of the week it is, with coffee. After that, depending on the day, I have something different. On Wednesdays, if I decide I have to go to the store, I have to rush because at 9 o'clock, I have my, I'm teaching a conversational English class. And then right at 10 o'clock, I have my Spanish class where I'm the student. And different days I have different activities going on. The days I call my free days are actually the days I work on writing and blogging and videoing. Like today is Thursday. I have the house to myself. It's quiet. There's no rah in the background like in some of my other videos. Today, I had to check the gas at the top of the house, which there's video. Have the keys. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm up on my roof and I am gonna check the gas tank. I saw a gas truck today and I remembered it's time for me to check. So this is what I do. Yes, I need to call there. I need to call the gas guys and have them come deliver gas. And over here, that's where our water tank is. It is important to know where your water tank is. And I really recommend if you move to Mexico that you rent a house where you have access to the water tank and the gas tank so you're not guessing. This is what it looks like. It's full tank. And up here we do have a sink we never use and a Well, because we moved in here, we had 2 years left, maybe less. We weren't entirely certain exactly what was happening. So we didn't buy furniture for up here. I just need to send a WhatsApp. I use Nieto Gas. I will send them a WhatsApp in Espanol, and they will come when I ask them to come usually. They are really flexible for us. Also, I do recommend getting recommendations for your gas company from neighbors or somebody who lives here if possible, because the first time I got gas here in Querétaro, paid the 1,000 pesos or whatever it was, and I didn't get gas. And then he made a big show. I paid for an extra monitor, blah, blah, blah. Luckily, I got that money back, found a new gas company, and I get gas every time. They are actually gonna come today at like 1 o'clock. So, woo. I have a breakdown on the blog, and I will I'll link to the blog post that has information about living in Querétaro. So I here have to get the gas tank filled about every 4 to 5 weeks, depending on how much we use. The other thing that I sometimes check, and I showed you at the top of the roof, is the water. We have happened to have our first year to year and a half here, we lost water. Oh, it seemed every month. Sometimes it would be, you know, a couple weeks in a row or 2 weeks in a row, and then a break, a couple weeks break. Thankfully, we have not had any water problems actually now in a good 2 months or so, maybe even 3, which is helpful because not having water is actually really difficult. It really stinks. You know, can't wash your hands. It's okay, you know, to not have water and have to skip a shower, but you can't flush toilets, you can't wash your hands, can't wash dishes. Everything is complicated now, you know, complicates things, just regular everyday life things. Let's see, what else? Grocery store. I actually go to the grocery store probably about twice a week. My husband will go often on weekends. He tends to go to Costco because I don't like to drive around the area. And that is a me thing. That's just, I don't love driving in cities. I can do it, and I will do it when I have to. But since my husband is a lot more comfortable doing it and he does not mind running over to Costco, he'll do it for me. Yay. And often he'll take my daughter because she loves to go to Costco. Though on the flip side, every once in a while he'll say, hey, can you go get XYZ for me during the week? Absolutely. So, a lot of my time is spent with the kids because they are actually, I pick them up from school at 1:30. Well, I leave here at 1:30 and I'm back before 2 o'clock. So they have a fairly short school day. They never have homework at the school, which is one of the reasons I picked it. They also don't have uniforms, which is a second reason I picked it. And I am really happy with the school. It is not a bilingual school, actually. They did start in our old city. They started in bilingual schools, which was helpful for them learning Spanish because then they were not so frustrated all the time. And here, since they already speak Spanish, and not having a bilingual school is no problem for me. And the methodology of the school, I really appreciate. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. It's not homeschooling, but I am content with this particular school choice in schools. As far as Querétaro goes, I don't actually have a social life here. Not really. And that's okay too. I had a really nice one in Celaya. Like, life in Celaya for me was rich and full and colorful and all of those things. But I also haven't sought it out because of reasons. Another quick interjection here. Your social life can be what you make it, whether you're in Querétaro or some other part of Mexico. I know how hard it is when you make great friends with people and then they move away. I do have friends here, and I have the exact social life I need in this moment. The gas came, and it was 1,325 pesos. Gas. Now I just need for the water to be delivered tomorrow. I did send a message. He said he was coming, so yay. Dun, 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 dun. Plumber came, he fixed it right up, and now there's no more leak. Just a big hole where you can see downstairs. That's okay. That will get fixed next week as well. And then once that's fixed, the well has to dry for probably a little while before they can repaint. Water delivery, yay! So that's a little bit about a day in my life as an expat in Querétaro, Mexico.